Girls just want to have fun. Project Runway after show after this.
I'm Maria Menounos, and you're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
Hello, everybody. It's Project Runway Season 18, Episode 5. My name is Mekahel, underwear designer and your ultimate fashion guide. To my left, I have a swatch queen, Jeroslyn JoVonn.
Hi, everybody.
To her left, we have a former model who worked for LA Fashion Week, New York Fashion Week, and Chicago Runways, Bria Wlliams.
What's up, y'all?
And last but not least, Cody Epperson, who used to be a stylist at J. Crew for 6 years.
Hello.
Hi, everybody. It's a full panel. We missed you, girl.
Yeah, I know.
right?
Sorry.
How was New York?
It was amazing. It was cold, but...
So jealous.
You should have stopped
Not
by
for
the
the winner.
studio and went and visited the castmates.
Oh, right? I know. I wish.
Just
I wish.
popping to Brooklyn.
Sorry, I was too cold to care. Sorry, it was too cold.
Well, guys, let's hear your overall thoughts. Today's challenge was to create a mini collection inspired by Cyndi Lauper 80s with a twist to make your own accessories too. So, Cody, let's start with you.
I was not thrilled with most of it, but there were some real good pieces that came out of it.
Yeah.
I thought it was. I thought it was exciting. I loved
shade
the
is real
twist
here.
to it. Yep, Shady was real today. So
I agree with Cody. I wasn't very impressed. However, there were some amazing looks, and it was really funny to see how Team 1 worked horribly together, but they're the ones who won. And Team 2 worked well together, but they lost.
I agree. It was like a lot of... I didn't like much of it.
Yeah.
I liked few pieces, which I know I always have opinions, but I like few pieces. But it was messy. It was very surprising to see the winning team because they were a mess the whole time. But but cool. Let's just dive to the looks. But before that, do you have something to say to our viewers?
Yes. Thank you so much for watching and making AfterBuzz TV the ESPN of TV talk. Of course, we just need your love and your support. So drop a comment, like, subscribe, give us 5 stars, rate us on iTunes, and subscribe on iTunes, and continue to show your love week after week.
I love it. It was nice.
Thanks.
Okay, guys. So let's just dive to our first team.
Yeah.
It was Victoria, Delvin, Brittany, Nancy, DeYoung, and Jeffrey. As you can see. So let's start talking about the look of Victoria.
She is killing it. She's killing it week after week. I was a little, worried about her doing the same silhouette as last week, but it was those thigh-high boots that really just did it for me. And the look, it felt like something that you could wear today. I didn't find it very punk, but at the same time, it was a modern take on punk. So I got it. I was here for it.
Cody?
This is one of the few that I really liked this week. She did a phenomenal job. I love the ruffle on the side. I guess that's what you call that, a ruffle. On the skirt, the long part, and then the juxtaposition of it too.
Love that
It's
word.
the short part, the shortness of the skirt. I thought that was really cute.
Bria?
yeah, I think that Victoria just needs to make a collection of her asymmetric looks. I love it. I love Victoria's looks, so I was here for this outfit.
I agree with all of you. I really liked that. It looked amazing. It's kind of 80s. I don't know. I wasn't here on the 80s, so I don't know.
Oh my God.
But it was very nice. It was very hair. Like the shape, everything. It's very Victoria. So good for her.
Yes.
Let's move on to Delvin.
Delvin. I did like his look, despite him being a little shady during the episode.
He's always shady.
He's always shady. He's always
Always.
shady. Well, it's not even like shade. It's like you can just tell his energy is just like over it at
Yeah.
all times. So it's, take it how you want to. But his look, it was reminiscent of the 80s. And when she said that everyone was wearing those skirts, I was thinking of like Stevie Nicks, where everyone calls her a witch. Like very Stevie Nicks 80s look, teen witch movie, one of my favorites. So despite him being shady, he came out with a decent look. It was one of actually my favorites.
Yeah, same. Bria?
I like this. I like the skirt. I like how it's flowy. I forgot. Cyndi mentioned how it reminded her of something during the show. I can't remember exactly what it was, but I do like the skirt. I like the flow to it with the simple tank top. So I think you killed it this episode.
It was
Cody?
Debbie.
Delvin. Oh, you're talking about who she said.
Yes.
Delvin, again, he did a good job, but I just feel like this is very typical Delvin. He's talented and he makes good designs, but it's not high or low. He's safe all the time, and he sits in the studio like he's the little queen of the world, but then he produces it's beautiful, but it's boring. Like there's no excitement to his designs.
And remember last week they called him out on the fact that he doesn't have good tailoring. So I really just think when you look at this look, it doesn't require that. And that eventually I could see that being an eyesore in the future.
I really like the dress. I think that I didn't like his attitude, which I never like, but the dress looks really nice. I don't know if it's like really Cyndi Lauper's that maybe girls will wear it in the 80s, not Cyndi, but it's a really nice dress, like everyday dress.
You're right.
Let's move on. Brittany.
Brittany. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't impressed with that look. It didn't say 80s to me. It didn't really say much to me other than at least give her another try because she's hit or miss each week.
She's trying.
And she was a little bit too much. Her energy was doing too much. So even though like Delvin is like, shady, she was just like frantic, like doing like yelling and saying, we gotta do this. And so when he shut her down, I was like, yeah, shut her down.
Yeah, like turn that off. Hit snooze.
Right.
Yeah, Brittany gave me anxiety this episode as well. I have to agree with you guys. But I wasn't a fan of this outfit either, just because I thought this kind of looked costumey. I don't know why it reminds me of like a Thriller video.
With Grace Jones, maybe. No.
It does look like it's supposed to be in a music video. It doesn't look like, I don't know.
Cody?
It looks like she bought a power suit and then wrapped some fabric around the top. Like when it was going down the runway, it looked like it did look good, like moving, but close up when they discussed it, it just looked like she threw it together. I kind of felt a lot of the outfits this week. They look very just like we threw it on a mannequin and it stayed together.
Yeah. I mean, I don't like it at all. I see why is it like coming to the challenge because of the color mostly, and maybe like how the top is sitting. It's for me, it's kind of 80s, and the color, but I don't like it much.
No, I don't even like the color.
No, I don't like the color.
She was tough on the color. She was like, we have to use this pink, we have to use this pink. And everyone was like, oh, it's pink.
Let's move on to De Young. What do you guys think? Cody, let's start with you.
I think it was just boring. Like she didn't really have a vision. And then like towards the end, there wasn't really much happening with it. And then when she did finish, it was cute. Like it wasn't a bad dress. It just, there wasn't anything very exciting about it.
De Young.
Oh, this is Nancy.
That's Nancy's look. But
De Young's was like it looked like a cocktail dress, but it had the
safety pins on it.
Like I think it came out nice, but it just wasn't very exciting, and it definitely wasn't for Cyndi Lauper.
Oh, that's for sure. Bria?
I don't know. I definitely thought that she had like the business look going on, and I didn't know exactly what she meant by what she was going to throw on there when she was talking to Christian. And so when it came out, I was like, okay, that's what you meant by this is what you're going to throw on there. But it still looks like I hate to say I don't like it, but I don't like it. I'm not a fan of this.
Listen, I've been saying it. De Young is just getting very, very safe, and she's a nice lady, but she needs to go home. Like her designs are not strong. This one, it was like from the start, it was like, where are you going with this? I was surprised to see when it hit the runway to see that she did kind of add some punk aspect to it, thanks to those safety pins. But it's just not happening for me. The best thing on this model is the hair, which she didn't do. So
I didn't like it from the beginning when we saw it. Like before she made her last change, it was like, what is it? It was very like. Secretary dress again, like very not coming like to this challenge this week, and the end after all these like little things that she added, it just looks awful in my opinion. Like, I don't see it. No 80s, no Cyndi, and no nobody.
Nobody.
Forever 21.
No.
Forever 20. No.
And they closed. So, let's move on to...
We have to go back to Nancy.
Yeah, let's go back to Nancy. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Ooh.
Okay, let's start with Bria now.
I like this. Oh my God, I would wear this tomorrow. Yes, I would. What? You guys they're so quiet in here right now. Like, I would wear this tomorrow. This is bomb. I love the jacket. It screams, I've arrived.
So I have to leave to check out.
Right? Because it's like,
Okay. This is bomb. Nancy's my TV mom. We've discussed this.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm here for it. I'm wearing the outfit tomorrow. Nancy, send it to me.
Okay. Jeroslyn?
it's just like when you think of the challenge. It's great that you love the outfit, but when you think of the challenge, does that say 80s punk Cyndi Lauper to you?
I think she was going for like the bigness of it, like the poof of it. You know, they wear those poofy skirts and all that, and she just happened to add a poofy jacket to go with it. So I think the poof is definitely 80s, and then the color is 80s.
Yeah, the color, that's it for me. And for her to have been the most seasoned one who spent the most time in the 80s of everyone, all these designers, but what I will say is that I am a fan of Nancy. Week after week, she doesn't disappoint. This week, I would say that this was still a strong look and a safe look, but I am not a fan of it at all.
Cody?
I do like the jacket, and I liked the dress. I'm not fond of that top, and that's kind of it. I'm a big Nancy fan, but this was there. This exists, and it's here for us to look at.
I mean, Bria, I see what you're saying. It's very nice look as a total look, but if you're looking at the, top, bottom, going specifically, I don't like it. I don't like how it's coming together. As a runway look, it's nice. Am I seeing somebody's wearing it? I don't know. Yeah. And Jeffrey, last one for this team. What did you think?
Okay, Jeffrey killed it.
Yeah,
I
he
loved
did.
his energy this episode. I loved his rawness. I loved his emotion. I thought Jeffrey did an amazing job, and you can tell he worked really hard on his design. The detail of it is amazing. He did a phenomenal job. That's a great outfit on his part.
Cody?
I agree. The detailing was on point. It was very chic. It was just what they wanted, and it came out beautiful. I really liked it.
Yeah, man. I mean, he put his passion into this, his passion, his tears, and it was by far the best look that hit the runway. He deserved to win. And I didn't like when he asked for the hug, and then here come Victoria still in his shine. Let him get that hug by himself from Cyndi Lauper.
Yeah, right?
That's his idol. That's who he looked up to. He had his whole story. Victoria, you didn't know who the hell Cyndi Lauper was until this challenge.
Yeah, this was like our look. It was very, very, very good made. The style of it, everything. I'm really proud of him because it was really important to him, as he said so many times. Cyndi is like his idol, and also like his emotional breakdown in the middle, to the whole family story and how his dad was treating him. It was very heartbreaking, and to see him winning the challenge, getting a hug from Cyndi, it was very nice. So yeah, that was amazing.
Yes.
Let's move to team number 2.
Team 2.
The Stripes team.
Yes.
The stripes.
They were so
So what do you think about the whole thing?
Well, they worked well together. From when we were seeing the team
As a collection.
As a team, they were just working well together. But now when we at the end we saw why, and it was because everything was so basic.
Yeah.
AF.
Well, let's go look by look. Let's talk about Sergio Luke first. Cody, what do you think?
For whose look are we looking first?
Sergio.
Oh, I actually liked it. I do understand what the judges are saying, though, that it's not anything that they asked for, but I kind of liked the little pink detailings on the slits and on the neck and on the sleeves. And it's not my favorite outfit in the world, but I do like it. I think he hyped it up way too much for himself. He was like, "Oh, this is freaking amazing." And it's it's not amazing, but it's cute.
Bria?
You know, Sergio always adds those touches to it that you notice it. You definitely know it's a Sergio outfit because he puts himself into his outfits, which I can appreciate every single time I see him on the show, but I'm not a fan of this outfit. I just don't think I'm a fan of the stripes. That just throws me off in general, but it's cute.
Jeroslyn?
Sergi, no. I was really confused by this look, and then it's like, yeah, he just has. It's great to be confident, but be confident and know what your product is. Like when you look at this, it's not 80s, it's not punk, it's not really even high fashion. I don't know what that train or whatever that is in the back. Then like the collar, the pink, and then the slits in the skirt. Plus the stripes, it's just so much going on. And he was so confident and then was making excuses. It was just a hot piping mess.
Well, I didn't like it one bit, like nothing about it. And I'm rooting for him usually. He's really good in what he's doing, but it wasn't good at all. I wish this mess in the back will maybe like go behind her, maybe be like a finale look, because he was saying it will be like a finale look.
Yeah.
And it looked like just another look. But anyways, I don't like how he's so. If you're so good, why are you in this competition? If you have so many clients, why are you here? Just like go and work and
Go do
keep
yourself.
yourself. Yeah, because you're very successful. So why do you need to be here?
Okay.
Yeah. Let's move on to Marki. What did you think, Bria?
So Marquise, like he did last week, he played it extremely safe. When he heard Christian say, "Oh, you're just gonna do a white jean," that should have been a hint that he needs to do something different than a white jean, and he decided not to.
It wasn't jean; it was like satin
or something.
Like, ew.
Yeah, just something.
white
It was
short.
something basic, and I'm disappointed again because he did this last week where he just played it safe, and I don't think Marquise's looks are basic and simple the way he's portraying it to be, but. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice.
Right.
So it's like I'm
This
basing.
shade is real today.
I'm just saying,
telling
like
you,
maybe this
wow.
is his style.
Jeroslyn.
Very pretty girl, easy pickings, rainbow. Those are like all the local cheap fashion stores in everyone's neighborhood. And that's what I got from this. I don't know where he was going. And it's funny because starting out, I thought he was one of the more stronger contenders. But as week after week it plays out, I'm just seeing that he's very mediocre. He got lucky this week, but I think, the target's going to be on him soon.
Cody?
Just this team
Be
in
nice,
general.
be nice.
Oh yeah, we'll say it. This team in general, I think it just looks like a weird fashion circus, like, and not in a good way. And those white shorts do not help with the circus aesthetic. Like it looks like. This looks like the juggler or at the circus, and it's those pants. Those one of the judges said it, like those pants are unforgivable. Like they're really just not. They make me uncomfortable to look at them, and maybe now I'm being dramatic, but like they.
Honestly, you're not
They
being
make me
dramatic.
uncomfortable.
Like, I can't look at anything else besides these shorts.
Horrible
and this
shorts.
image and this look. Like, I see
bad.
the shorts, I see the zipper. That it was a mistake. So don't make
Yes, the
mistakes. Like,
zipper.
cover it with something.
I see
like,
that zipper,
you're
and all I think is
designing, no?
Giny. It's just like there's a Giny on the screen.
No, so you can like cover it with something. I don't know. It was just like these pants ruined everything I thought about him. I don't like the white pants, shorts, whatever it is, with the white, with the pink thing. It was very cheap.
It looks tacky.
Just
It
cheap
looks like
and
a
tacky,
costume.
yeah.
It looks like a Halloween costume.
Well, we
One
shade
size
him
fits
too
most.
much. Let's move
We
on. I
shade
feel
the
bad.
hell out of him.
No, but he
Sorry,
did
buddy.
say that this week he was trying to be a team player, so that's why he did.
Yeah, but you
with
still want
no.
to win. No.
All right, I tried.
Right,
Team
don't try to
players
blame it
fine.
on nobody else. You
I
picked
tried.
out those little whack white shorts. Put those together.
Let's move to Shavi now, and I'm gonna start because it was my
Yes.
favorite look of the week. I think it was great. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the stripes, but it worked. The dress looked amazing. It's very detailed and it sit well, and she looks amazing with this dress. So I like it. Bria, what do you think?
Oh, go.
Look, Cody, go. I
Right.
see you were like dying.
Cody
for
was
it.
ready.
I like the top of it. I like this the I guess the silhouette of the top. and I like the shape. But this is the circus tent. Like this is where this is where she's juggling.
Oh my
But that's
God.
Cyndi Lauper on her shows. Like when she's going on stage, she looked like that. She having all these dresses and craziness.
But this just looks like the circus
But I
tent.
agree.
That's
Okay,
all.
yeah, I see it now that you are saying.
But I
it.
do I like the bust. I like the straps. I like the lower arm straps. But it's better than a lot of the other ones.
I
Right.
think that if anyone did what the competition was supposed to be, I think that Xavi did a great job because I could see Cyndi wearing this with some like thigh-high tights and some boots with her hair all crazy pink or purple or something, like rocking out on stage. I definitely could see her wearing this. So I do like this outfit based off of what they had to do for the competition.
Right. Yeah, and I agree. And I felt like this was the only look from Team 2 that was a decent look. The rest of them were just basic. But Xavi, you know, he was able to stand out because the other designs were so basic.
Yeah. Let's start talking about Chelsea. Who wants to start?
Chelsea, ooh, I wasn't a fan of that.
This is like
Somebody
the
needs to start.
Firebreather outfit. Like this is like they're all in a circus. Like this whole
Yeah.
thing is a circus, and I get what she was going with the pink aspect, but all it showed me was like, oh, that she has no boobies.
Right.
Like it
Yeah.
looked like a toddler. Like this is what girls look like, and my 4-year-old niece
Wait,
drew it.
question. Do they know the models before they start designing? Each one, who is she gonna dress?
I think so. They get
Because
their
if you
model
know that
cards,
there's no
and
boobs, why are you putting boobs like things?
But she didn't leave room for them. She just made it look like that. She just accented them. Like it's the top is flat. And
I see what you're saying. Bria, what do you think?
I see what she was going for a little bit. Like I could see that she was trying, especially with the pink. I just think there's a lot of like stripes going on with it. It just needed something different, and it wasn't the pink that needed to be added to accent. It was something different that I don't know. Maybe like the chain, maybe more chains or something, more black with chains, but too much stripes.
Yeah, this one just screamed Beetlejuice to me. Because I know that's what Delvin was saying about the team, but like this one was the most Beetlejuicy look out of the whole team. So yeah, not a fan of it.
Yeah, I'm not a fan either. Like too much stripes and nothing else going on.
Right.
And yeah, so I don't have what to say. And last look, Melanie.
Okay, so I'll start. I just think in general, Melanie was confused all episode, which is what presented itself on the runway. But, like I always say, I see where you were going with this. I see that you were trying.
Where is she going?
Where was she
Because I don't
going?
see where she's
Can
going.
you let me
She's
know?
going home.
she's going home.
She is going home. So
Yes.
She was
She's
going
home
for
right
a
now.
rocker look with the. She tried like what is that with the fan type of
Paneling? Is that what that is?
paneling.
Is that right?
She tried it. She tried it. And then she added the pink in, which is what they were. She tried.
Oh Lord, that
it
pink.
was a bad try. So
And then remembered that she changed her mind and then put that little
that's
two
right.
dress to just see that this is what she came with. And then prior to that, it's true. Was Melanie here these past couple of weeks? Because I never really saw
Nina
her.
said it. She's like, I can't remember a single thing
right.
she did, and that's not a good sign.
So then now this is the
and
first
we were saying that
thing.
before we even started watching today. I was like, I don't remember.
even
We were
remember
like,
this
who's
girl.
who's
Yeah,
this
we
girl?
were trying to come up with the names. So then when we saw this, and now it's like, now this is how we're gonna remember you. Listen, honey, go work on it. You know, everyone is kind of like saying like, oh, she shouldn't have went home because of Sergio. That's only because Sergio's had an attitude. No, you needed to go home. You need to go home and think about this.
Think about what you've done.
Think about what you've done to our eyes.
well, so the winning team was team number 1 because the stripes didn't do well to the
It
judges.
was not well received.
And the winner of this week was Jeffrey.
Yes.
Really well deserved, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys think?
Yeah,
Agreed.
I agree.
Absolutely.
It was really like a good look. So, and Melanie's going home. She had, you see where she's going.
She
so,
tried.
so she's home
going.
right now.
That's where she's going. Is home.
But we're all cool with that. We're not mad.
Yeah,
Right?
it's okay.
No.
We're like, yeah. Oh, go ahead. So
It's too early to care.
yeah, I don't care. Cody, let's go to our special segment.
Yes, our Swatch dog. Look at that little chonker. I just want to cover him in
Why
maple
are they
syrup
not
and
showing
bounce him
him
like a
enough?
basketball.
They need to show him
People
more.
are
I
asking
know,
too
right?
on Twitter.
Like, what's
to
happening?
see him on the actual show.
Okay.
I love his little body. Okay, so what I'm most excited about this week with our Swatch Dog is we have Jeroslyn's people, and she is telling us who. Why don't you tell the viewers your top 4?
My fantasy 4. So of course Victoria, duh. Xavi, he's not disappointing week after week. You know, he's producing strong looks. Nancy, of course, she makes noise while making her outfits for a reason because they grab your attention. And Jeffrey, of course, but he's so passionate and sometimes very emotional, but he produces really good quality work. So those are the 4 that I'm thinking could possibly make it to the end.
Very nice.
Okay.
We're all big, or I think, are you a Nancy fan? No, yeah, we're all Team Nancy here.
Yeah.
Well, only last week I said her name.
You switched to Nancy.
Yeah, and I'm taking her off this week.
Oh my God.
Who's your new 4?
Jeffrey,
Okay.
Victoria, obviously. Delvin, I don't like his attitude. I like what he's doing. And Xavi, again, I like what
All
I
right.
like it.
All right.
No more Nancy.
For now, let's see.
Bria, are you still working with Marquise, DeYoung, Delvin, and Victoria, or do you have a new?
So I'm gonna take Marquise off.
I was hoping so, girl.
And we're going to replace him with Jeffrey.
Oh, okay.
And you know, I'm gonna hold on to DeYoung. I'm confident in Delvin and
But she'll
Victoria.
make a bounce back.
Wait, you don't have
Don't hold
Nancy in
too
my top?
hard.
Yeah, I don't know what's well. That was from last week.
Okay, well then I'm sorry, DeYoung, you gotta go. Nancy, throw Nancy on the list.
He's gonna have DeYoung and not Nancy.
Oh,
So wait, Jeffrey, Nancy,
Delvin, Victoria.
and Victoria.
Yes, yes, honey.
Cody, what about you?
Mine. So I have DeYoung, Nancy, Delvin, and Victoria. And you know what I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna take Delvin off of my list,
That's rude.
and I'm gonna because he's just he's talented, but he's so boring.
Right.
And I think that's gonna bite him in the butt. So I'm gonna stick with DeYoung, Victoria.
I have hope.
You have hope?
I had hope for him, but
I don't
he just
see
needs
your
to.
hope.
Well, it's gone. That glimmer is faded. And now, DeYoung, Victoria. Oh, Nancy. I'm a Nancy girl for sure. Nancy. And Jeffrey blew it away this week. I got to add him to my list.
Okay.
All right.
So let's see what's gonna happen next week.
Let's see.
Bria,
Let's
do we
watch for
have
it.
some news this
Of course
week?
we do.
Chunky?
Let's do it. There's always things going on.
What's
Always
happening?
things going
Tell
on.
us.
So Cyndi was on the show today. Let's talk about her. Cyndi Lauper
Yeah.
accepted the United Nations High Note Global Prize Award recently for her promotion of human rights and impacting work to prevent and end homelessness for the LGBTQ.
Oh, I love you, girl. I
Yes.
love her.
What a
She's
gem.
hilarious. I
The
love
award
her.
was presented to her by Pop Kesha, who says it is given to a remarkable person who uses their musical gifts to promote human rights and to speak power to truth. Shout out to you, Cyndi. And of course, we have more on Cyndi. Cyndi just recently officially released her newest single, Hope, which is her first single since 2016.
Stop.
Oh, nice.
Is it
Yes.
good? Did
It-
you?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah?
And as we all know, Cyndi was diagnosed with, oh my gosh.
What was she diagnosed with?
She was diagnosed with,
Psoriasis.
psoriasis. I'm like, why am I having
It's okay.
a word blank? She was diagnosed with psoriasis back in 2010, and that's what her song is inspired
about?
by
Okay.
as well. Her song is inspired by that, and then also with her hope that people feel hope in her song. And I quote, I'm from Cyndi, I'm excited to finally release Hope as a single. The song doesn't really have too many words. I wanted everyone to get the message through the feeling of it. With all the craziness going on in the world, we might not agree on much, but I think we can all agree that the world could use a little more hope right now. I hope that you get that from the song. So shout out to you, Cyndi.
We love you,
Shout out,
Cindy.
We will
Yeah. Love you,
always
girl.
love
Absolutely.
Cyndi.
Your song is amazing, and you guys can all check out Hope. It is available on all streaming.
Love it.
Nice.
Well, guys, it's time for some predictions.
Your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
Woo.
Cody, let's start with you.
So I think like I said, I think Delvin's lack of attitude or his attitude or his just overall energy is gonna make him some enemies. And I think people are not gonna be too thrilled with him like on the show. And then what's his bucket?
Sergio.
Wow, you read my mind.
Because you said bucket, and I'm like, he's off his.
He that was just so crazy today that he was like, oh, like, well, what did he say? I don't want to get, and he was just like, of course, you're presenting to these people. They're the ones who have to.
Hello.
So I think he's there for the drama. We'll see how long he lasts.
Bria, what about you?
I think Nancy's gonna continue to kill it. Like you said, she does make a lot of noise, but for a
a noisy
reason.
gal.
I think she's fabulous. I think Victoria is fab too. I think the people that are really quiet that are kind of like disappearing throughout the show are going to go home, and it's gonna be about the ones that are loud. Sergio, Delvin,
Jeroslyn.
everyone who makes
Sorry,
noise.
we don't have time. Sorry. I have like 1 minute left. Jeroslyn.
Sergio, Delvin, or Marquise is going home next week. Or Die Young. Bye.
Oh, wow. Well, I agree with all of you. It's I don't have time to say. So before we leave, where people can find you on social media.
I am Cody Epperson. You can find me on Instagram at Cody Epp and on Twitter at Cody Epp or on Facebook as Cody Epperson.
And I am Bria Wlliams. You can find me on Instagram at BriaWlliams_.
At Jeroslyn Jiva. At Jeroslyn Diva, Jeroslyn Diva.
And you guys can find me I am on Mekahel on Instagram, on Mekahel on Facebook and Twitter. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. We had so much fun, and we'll see you next episode.
See you next time.
Bye.
Our founder, Keven Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.